Hello. I started live streaming. Yep. Every single time. Hello. Should be fine, but I'll just keep talking just in case. What I find dumb yet is even though on some wrestling tickets I booked, it asks for your name beforehand, and sometimes it just makes you pay. And you see the tickets I'm trying to buy for the 17th. It's asking me for my name and address and stuff before I buy the tickets. So even though I'm effectively using your PayPal, I'm still putting it under my name, which I find weird. It makes sense, but it's only weird when it's certain, when it lets you do it for certain things. It's kind of annoying. It's like, it would be, I would prefer it if it would give you a choice on every website, to be honest, because it's just easier putting it in my name. Because if you're not coming, or what I mean is, like, if it's under your, it's just easier to write down, because it's like, you wasn't the one, it didn't let me do it on, where I put it under your name, you might not have even been coming to anyway. So trying to drop, but this thing keeps pushing me back up again. Oh, I found a hidden orb. Well, that was brilliant. There we go.
Alois Quist's logistics division keeps Terra Nova running like clockwork. You already iced Berg, his head of manpower, but to get at the and himself, you need to offline Nova distribution at every monorail station across the city, and deal with the psycho AI who runs it. Easier said than done.
I assume everything's fine.
Up close and personal. Enemy reinforcements inbound.
Shut it down. Target located. Kill orders confirmed. Our scanners have picked up the agent. Industry response crew. Neutralize the threat.
The stronger you get, the stronger you get. Keep pushing yourself, Agent.
By the way, there's this guy who I saw literally like nearly 2 shows in a row who I found, who's probably one of my new favorite wrestlers.
You've got eyes on the agent. All
Hilarious. really cool.
Regulator cell
He's like
offline.
not a comedy character or anything. He's like a serious like wrestler, but he's just kind of cool as well.
Threat in the area. Clear it out.
Yeah. I have a few wrestlers that I like who are pretty much comedy wrestlers, but like this guy, he obviously his comedy characters are serious.
Baby,
but,
oh baby.
like you can't really take them seriously sometimes.
Scanner shows single agency threat. Deploy a full squad and neutralize the attack.
He just the wrestling he does is cool. Like he
Picked up the agent.
does like a bit of both. Like he'll run and jump around, yeah, but he'll like, but he isn't like just always jumping around. Like he wrestles like differently too. Like.
Nova City.
See, maybe. See. There we go. I push my microphone forward a bit. Sometimes
Just the
it can
right
be
pressure.
because of my
Plus their
microphone.
valves, and the system
Occasionally.
will fail. Outstanding, Agent. Ashwood
Yeah,
was
he's
a
called
major
Man
link
Like
in the
the
flow of
Reese.
Chimera, and
That's his
another
name.
major blow to the chemical network.
He wears like
You're practically a walking weapons
Nike,
cache. You can now carry even more
he wears like
explosive ammo.
Nike shorts that
Nice.
are red and say the Reese on them, which I think's kind of funny. I wonder if he actually got them from Nike or he's just completely copyright infringed them. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm trying to listen
Oh.
to it on here and see if it's alright. You over there.
Oh,
Nova's got a logistics convoy on the move. Taking
well,
it out
you should
put
be
a
able
serious dent in
hear
their
me
efficiency
now.
protocols.
Okay. Yeah, I wonder if he completely infringed on Nike's copyright and put their logo on his shorts. That's what I thought. He probably has to pay some kind of loyalty or something.
Eat lead.
But yeah, hopefully you see him wrestle one day. Because I saw him do that show in London at New Cross Gate, and I saw him at the Coventry one. I kind of knew he was going to be there, but not really. I sort of went after I booked the tickets. I just saw he was there. That was why. So I didn't really know he was there, but I just, because I saw the ticket, I saw him on the poster. I just thought it was cool.
They're upping the defense. Those are some bulked up lifting machines. They pack one hell of a punch.
Yeah, when I saw him on the first kick, he was in a tag match with a team called the Lion Kings. Sounds fake. It sounds like a comedy team as well,
You're a
but they're not.
brawler, Agent.
Sometimes when people have funny sounding names there, you'd think there'd be a comedy character or something. Like the Lion Kings doesn't sound serious at all, but they're not. They're just like a wrestling team that are serious, but like they're that company's tag team champions, so
Just
that kind
keep
of tells
being you, Agent.
really. But yeah, like it's just funny. They just have funny names, and they're like they're both
Enemy
from
turrets
Uganda.
online.
Pretty sure. Because one of them's called like the Ugandan Warrior or something like that. It's hard to remember their names.
Just
they're
that
so
station
weird.
master, Agent.
Logistics units. Here's a new active
Reinforcements inbound, Agent.
target verified. Company assets are closing in.
Bringing station defense turrets online.
Nova's top brass used that station. Not anymore. Outstanding work, Agent.
Regroup. Do not approach the agent. Logistics units, return to base for reassessment and reprogramming.
I'm kind of doing just like secondary objectives.
Oh, okay.
That's why like there hasn't been like any cutscene or anything, because I've just been going around doing all the secondary stuff.
You're using those thrusters well.
It's because like
Good. They'll
it's
come in
because I
handy
like to
down
do
the line.
the other stuff as well in certain games. Or like in this one, I've just sort of been doing secondary objectives because it might lead to an achievement, so it makes sense to do it.
Talk about living in ignorant bliss. That's what the Oasis precinct is all about. The hottest nightclubs, exclusive bars, five-star dining. I say we interrupt their good time with violence and giant explosions.
Oops. Accidentally killing civilians now. That's the thing about the computer in video games. Sometimes they can be so dumb. You're just like, how are you so bad?
Smooth.
I've got an achievement. There we go.
All right. You just unlocked a sweet set of wheels. The agency vehicle is linked to your DNA and evolves with your driving skills. Best part, when you call, it'll come find you.
I'm not gonna lie though, that was the first shot I've ever seen a guy dressed up
Watch
in
out!
drag,
Station turrets
or
are spinning up.
trans if it was a trans guy or not. First time I've seen someone dressed up in drag as a wrestler.
Everything
funny,
is
though.
physical, especially the pace.
All right, now that the station master is here, got to go. Reinforcements.
Yeah, that show at New Cross Gate was probably one of my favourite
Judging
shows of
from
all
the
time,
amount
to
of
be honest. They
defensive
got an achievement.
firepower, Nova really didn't want to lose that station. Excellent work, Agent.
And I'm gonna go through these achievements so they don't pop up anymore. Oh yeah. Unlocked. Another achievements too. Yeah. Obviously it helped that there was people there making a lot of noise, but the wrestling was fun to watch as well. Like, it wasn't just them. Like, it wasn't just the crowd. Yeah. It did help though. It was hilarious seeing those drunk guys going off at some of the wrestlers. Like, oh fuck off you cunt, and all this. It was amazing. I've never seen sort of, I've sort of never really seen a fans get so aggressive to wrestlers. But I'm not aggressive, like, I've never seen, like, wrestlers sort of pull back from the crowd before. It's interesting. Like, the way they were cussing down the crowd, if you get what I mean. Like, I've never seen wrestlers that be like, oh, shut the fuck up and all this, like, to the crowd, but get like proper rowdy, like, and it was just them lot.
So much for that toxic batch.
I can hear it. Yeah, I was gonna say, I could hear an all. I could. Yeah, like, when they come back to London, we definitely gotta go to that one together. It's ages away anyway, so you won't. It was like July, I think, maybe. So we've got ages yet. And it'll be on a Sunday, so I think.
Up your game, Agent. Grab that orb.
Yeah, it was just amazing. Like, I can't wait for them to be like, the next time they come back down. No swearing, guys, no swearing. To be fair, I'm pretty sure them guys are regulars, so they're probably like that every time, so they're probably sort of used to it. The owners of the company. So they probably used to it. I don't know who the owner is, so like sometimes it's obvious who the owner is. Like for pro wrestling, so it's obvious who the owner is because when you pay for PayPal, it comes up with his actual name, so you get an idea of who it is. And obviously, if he's a wrestler, you're gonna know who it is straight away, pretty much. For IWL, I don't know the owner, but you see his name pop up everywhere, stuff like that. It's like I didn't know who the owners were for British Empire Wrestling, but you can tell because they're the only people who wear the shirts for the show, if you get what I mean. So it makes it obvious that it's them who own the company. Like that big guy and that skinny guy with the really long hair, they're the two owners. What else? For London Neutral League, that company that I went to see, the ones that do the shows for £10, you can tell who their owner is because, well, I assume he's the owner, but it's like some Scottish guy.
Wreck it all. Every tank. Now that's my kind of chemistry. Nova reinforcements heading to your location.
The agent is in our sights. Open fire.
Keep hitting those containment tanks. I love the smell of toxic fumes in the morning.
We've got target lock on the agency threat. Move in.
We've got industry ground troops moving in.
In a way, the people that I see quite regularly, I was kind of surprised and kind of not surprised to see him there. I was surprised to see him there because there are so many other wrestling companies doing shows on the same day that I did. That I went to Coventry, but I wasn't because well, I was thinking that company could have been the best company doing the show on that day, but I wasn't too sure because they had you see that company IPW, the ones who do the wrestling show on the TV that I watch on YouTube. They were doing a show on the same day in
I've authorized the
Maidstone.
use of the
They were doing
Graviton
a
tether at your
Royal
supply
Rumble
point.
as well.
Bringing
Funnily
enemies
enough,
together
that's
shot
probably why there were a few people unannounced, because they probably didn't get them in till late. Like, there were two guys from London. You had like people who are quite
Get ready.
unknown, I
Dig is
guess
en
you
route
could
to your
say,
location.
or not as well known as everyone else that were wrestling there. Like,
Found the agent.
so
Sending a hit squad.
in a way, I guess they probably didn't have these people confirmed yet. So yeah, that was the one I was looking at their training school.
You've got industry ground troops moving in.
That's hilarious. Yeah, they're called LDM Wrestling, which usually stands for London, but none of their shows are ever in London. Like, the exact example where they're doing a show in Littlehampton, like, they should just call it English Wrestling,
Agent located.
because it's never anywhere near London, half the time. Like, the last show they did in London, and I don't even really think Epsom even counts as London, so
Ground units
then
have
it
been
counts as
eliminated.
like Surrey, so they didn't even do it inside London. I only saw a show for the Epsom Playhouse once. That was about it.
Diggers
They did a
incoming.
show in Sutton one time, but I can't remember where it was. It wasn't a big place, I think it was a church.
Industry units, hold your ground.
You've got industry ground troops moving in.
Valves unlocked. Show it some agency attention.
Attention, units. Target is in the red zone. It's gonna take everything we've got. Converge on the
I'm not
agent's
gonna
position.
lie though, I feel kind of sad when there's wrestlers who I think are quite good but only wrestle for local companies, because they should be, in my opinion, there's never real. I I've never really seen a wrestler that I think, fucking hell, shit.
Hey,
Well,
but
actually,
industry
I
drones
have.
on the way.
I have. The worst one was their woman's that was screaming constantly. They were terrible. But other than that, I haven't seen anyone else like that.
All units in the
Jesus
field.
Christ, they're terrible. They were annoying, so they're screaming.
Refrain from
Oh
pursuing
my
the agent
god.
and report to your
They were
supervisor.
screaming so loud as well.
Industry
It was like they
division,
weren't
stand
even
down.
wrestlers.
Need to come back for the agency
It
another
was
time.
so weird. It was like when they were wrestling, they were actually getting hurt. Like, I know you get hurt to an extent, but it was like they were actually being killed or something. It was so weird. They're definitely the worst. But I haven't really found any wrestling where I'm like, oh, this is... Or even been to a show where I thought, damn, this isn't very good. Like, even the random ones at, like, churches that I've been to have been quite good.
Blast them, Agent. They won't come back from that.
Like, even that, you see that one that I went to that wasn't even a proper wrestling show. It was like a charity show.
Protocols disengaged.
You got
Even that
enemy
was quite
reinforcements
good.
inbound to your
And that
location.
wasn't like a proper show. They were only raising money for the scout pool, but it was like, it was still really good.
Active agency threat. Converge on my
Almost still
coordinates.
really good. Like, honestly would recommend if like I would have said you should have come with me for that one because it was actually quite good. It's just a shame that there wasn't that many people there.
Catch heat.
That one was a really good one. And like,
We've got industry ground troops moving
they
in.
weren't even really, they were like comedy wrestlers, but it was enjoyable. They were like fun to do and stuff.
Fill it with whatever you can find. The bigger, the better.
All company assets. There's an agency threat nearby. Engage and neutralize. Escalated to threat level 2. Deploy advanced industry units. Industry
That
units.
was a show where
More
I hadn't
firepower
seen
on
any.
agent.
I pretty much hadn't seen any of the wrestlers apart from like one. So I hadn't seen
These
any
harvesters
apart
can
from
only chew
three.
so much.
3 or
Choke 'em
4
on.
out of like the 8 or 9 that I'd seen.
We've got industry
There,
ground
I
troops
hadn't
moving
seen
in.
all the rest. And all the rest I thought were pretty cool. It's funny. One guy wrestled that night had to retire. He did. He had a life-threatening
Agent
injury.
spotted. Transmitting
Pretty
coordinates to
mental that was. I just saw it on a random.
Hey, we've got
I
industry
think I saw
drones
it
on
on
the
a
way.
random Twitter post. Sad because I only saw that guy once as well.
Try throwing something in.
That
That should
charity
cause more
wrestler.
damage.
You've got diggers inbound.
Agency threat located. All units engage.
Pardon? Mine?
The field's valve is good to go. Take it out.
I think it could be my Xbox.
Hey, you've got industry drones on the
to
way.
be honest. Because my computer's quite quiet considering. To be honest, I could probably clean the computer, I guess. I haven't done that in a while.
We've got
Have
eyes
you?
on the agent.
Did you
All
do it
units
recently?
engage.
That wasn't too long ago.
I don't know if that Chimera field was Nova's last resort, or if they just like ominous names. Either way, it was clearly a major target. You made it look easy.
Dispatch. Fall back to
Hidden off. Hidden off, not very hidden. Yeah, my Xbox is so loud while playing these new games. I don't know why. Imagine what the original Xbox One would sound like. Honestly, it'd probably blow up at this point.
Never stood a chance. Well done.
When you go to that wrestling with me on the 17th, you're gonna get to see people on the front of my shirts. The anti-bomb police, finally. For a long time we've just seen them on the TV, but you'll get to see them actually wrestling. You see that guy where you're like, oh, he's so fat. Yeah, him.
Of course, Terra Nova's base of operations is a remote island. Of course, their sinister lairs are the most ominous skyscrapers in town. Of course, they've built their headquarters over a roiling lake of Chimera. Next thing you know, Neiman will have a pet dragon and claim to be a god. Whatever floats her boat. The good guys will still win in the end.
You're gonna... I wonder if my mates from London are gonna go there. If they are, I kind of won't be surprised. I feel like they preferred that company though. I think... I'm not sure if they were at the show I last went at the Dome. I can't remember. I know the guy with the funny hair was there.
Light as a feather, tough as nails.
Agent, you've got a chemical target still in play around here.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze in a minute. I can feel it coming on, right?
Knockout. Enemy backup inbound. Watch yourself.
Scanners show we've lost more troops.
There's a guy here. He kind of, like, I'm not sure if he's trans or I don't know. But basically, he's like an American wrestler, and he's so feminine that I thought he was a woman. I until the commentator started saying he. I was like, what the fuck? But this guy is so feminine that he looks like a woman, and he wears eyelashes, and he wrestles women because I don't know. He's just so feminine. It's weird.
Burn, baby, burn.
His name's feminine as well. It's called Exolicious, which that is so feminine too. But he looks feminine, the way he wrestles, he looks like a woman. Like, it's so weird.
Now that's my kind of chemistry.
I like seeing him wrestle because he don't like. I like the wrestlers that I like. Sort of are just small wrestlers that flip all over the place. There are wrestlers that I like who are big, well, it's not even really sub wrestlers. Like, I enjoyed that match that we saw where you saw two massive guys pushing each other around. That was fucking brilliant. That was. But like, I don't. It depends as well. Like, it can be boring sometimes, but when they throw each other around the ring, it was really enjoyable.
I love the smell of
the way them
toxic
two
fumes
were
in the
chucking
morning.
each other around the rings were like they're
The
ragdolls.
tanks are wrecked and the valve is primed. Shut this place down.
We're tracking an active agency threat. Converge on my coordinates.
That's a whole lot of Chimera Nova won't be using to take over the world.
Two more.
Demolition.
That bottom half.
Jobs don't get any better, Agent.
Intel for all industry units in the field. Stand down and regroup.
On this game, I can basically walk so fast I don't even really need to drive a car, but I need to drive a car to improve my skill and stuff.
Catch air,
So,
flip, barrel roll,
that's why
and race your way
I
to new levels
occasionally
of
hop in
driving
a car.
ability. The more you do, the higher your skills become.
But if I didn't need to, I wouldn't, because my guy can pretty much run faster than he can drive.
Welcome to the world of haves and have-nots, where city elites drop serious cash on disposable crap. And yes, that may or may not include
Found
people.
a hidden orb. Oh, it was a hidden orb.
All right,
A
Agent Gadis.
DNA, that's
She
it.
is lethal with
DNA
rifles,
recording.
shotguns, fully loaded, heat-seeking agency missiles. Yeah,
That was very
she's just lethal.
aggressive. I love how I was like, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, and then all of a sudden, a minute later, you do. Wasn't me this time.
We've got a supply point nearby. Claim it, and we can use it for quick access to your arsenal.
You're taking damage.
If I start wrestling, or like doing the training, I might start a YouTube channel to document what happens or what I did, I'll just do like, and also assuming that I can't really say, or like I can't really sort of, or like when I do it, I'm gonna ask advice whether it's worth trying to lose weight and stuff. I assume it would do, but
I like your
yeah,
style.
I'm just gonna say, do you think it's what I'm gonna ask like people or just the people training me, I guess, is it worth losing weight, or is that not really a thing to be worried about? 'Cause I would easily do it, especially if it helps
Better
out.
than the last agent.
Industry safety
Because if I
protocols.
do that,
Your
I could
aggressive actions have landed you
I
on
could
Terra
document
Nova's
that as
shit
well.
list. Enemy reinforcements
That'd
around
be
it.
cool. I guess if I have a wrestling name, I could just name it under that. I just don't know. They might be like, yeah, I have a few questions off the top of my head that I
You
would
are a
ask.
true specimen of
So I
science,
guess that's a good
nature,
thing.
and aggression.
I can't think of loads of things to ask, but there is a few
Attention.
things.
Target is in the red
Things
zone.
like what to base me around, stuff like that. Yeah.
Sit down.
Hey, trouble's coming at you. Watch for diggers underfoot.
I might ask. I could ask if there's any. If they would need anything like medical. I guess, I don't know. I guess maybe it wouldn't matter. They'll probably make me fill out a form about it.
Yes, that's it.
Found the agent. Send in the hit squad. We're scanning for the agent. Coming up
It
empty.
was funny, yeah, when I said to my dad I'd like to do wrestling, my dad, I didn't tell him, this was even before I thought about it. I said to my dad I would like to do some sort of wrestling. He went off on one, he did. I've never seen
Unload,
him
reload,
so mad
repeat.
about something like that before. So, I was just like, I was kind of not surprised, but
Escalating to threat level 2. Deploy advanced industry units.
I was kind of not surprised, but still a bit surprised he was that mad about it. Like,
Agent spotted. Transmitting coordinates to
because
unit leaders.
I said to my nan I was thinking about doing it, and she wasn't like shocked that I would want to do it. If you get what I mean.
Brian.
But then
Hey,
when I said
got industry
like,
drones on the way.
oh, I could do a coach for the football, he was like happy about it. It was weird.
Great job. themselves ready for a beating.
Agent located. Take it on.
Not gonna lie,
I'd say
wouldn't
you had a
actually,
great day by the
if I
coast,
had the
Agent.
opportunity
Taking out those
to
harvesters was
just say
never
I
going to
got
be easy.
stuff handed to me on a
You
plate.
did the agency proud.
Industry division, stand
Like
down.
football or
Need to come
wrestling,
back for
I
the
wouldn't
agency
even
another
know
time.
what to choose between that, like football coaching or wrestling, because the thing is, yeah, is like, yeah. Well, so, yeah. If I wasn't like, if I was, say I did, say I was an actual footballer, like semi-professional, and like
Nice moves.
I was an actual wrestler right now, and I had to choose between wrestling or football, I would probably choose wrestling, but like because wrestling would last longer than football in terms of like with football most people last till they're about 35 and then retire, but with wrestling you can sort of go till you're 50. Like the oldest active person I've seen wrestle
Obviously, we have
has been
bigger
about
global
46 years
concerns
old.
when taking the fight to Neiman's goons. But at the
Not-
end of the
not a guy
day,
who's come out
ensuring a better
from
life.
retirement for like one match, can't count that because that's not being. He's not like doing that every week. He just did it for one off.
Free of oppression
But
and
the
the
thing is
boot heels of the ruling
with,
class, that's why we fight.
like you can coach wrestling, I guess, be like a wrestling trainer. Same with football as well, you can be like a coach and stuff. Like the thing is with being or I guess in a way it's kind of the same for wrestling, but being like a semi-professional footballer, because if you play bad you can get released and stuff, which in a way is kind of the same as wrestling too, because you might not get anybody book you. Yeah, I know I am.
Speedway's relatively quiet now. Makes
I
sense,
didn't mean
given
like
Nova's
I
under
just
attack and
was
the party's on hold.
comparing the two, if you get what
In
I mean.
its day, I hear it was insane, especially the death race. Imagine a week-long demolition derby with pedestrians, small fortunes changing hands depending on the carnage. But the biggest winners had to be the lucky civilians who got to be part of entertaining the elite and somehow managed to survive.
Hot lead, good for justice, bad for your health.
Agency threat is active on site.
You're kicking ass, Agent.
I love how
They've
every
marked you
now
as a
and then
threat and dispatched
it stems
reinforcements
audio
to your
on
location.
Crackdown. It's weird. It's It's not on my recording, it's just the game. It's just so weird. I've never had that with any game that I played on Xbox. It's just this one. It like crackles. Like it just did it now. It's so weird.
Agency threat located. You have standing orders to terminate on site.
Also as well, when I go wrestling, different wrestling companies, you feel almost like that. It's like it feels really different, like to each that I've been to. Like, oh, I pulled again. Been doing that a lot. I think that because there's so many enemies around. That's when I think it does it.
Escalating to threat level 2. Deploy advanced industry
like
units.
when I go some wrestling shows, I go to, I feel like there's a different sort of, there's like a different feel to the wrestling and like the people sometimes. Like at Coventry, the sort of,
our sights.
the place, everybody was different because obviously I wasn't in London, so you don't really get the same people, stuff like that. And like the wrestlers were different. Not all of them, but
Hey,
a lot of
we've
them.
got industry drones on the way.
There was a lot of wrestlers I'd never seen before. But yeah, it was cool. I definitely recommend. I definitely recommend it for people who are new to wrestling or never been to a show before, because if they start, well, I guess in a way, if you go to a local show that is cheap, then you can kind of, and you enjoy it, then you can kind of make your way up, I guess, and not expect any disappointment if you think your local show that they're doing for like a 10 or a 5 minutes crap or something.
Has to be diggers.
I guess. I basically started on a women's wrestling show by going to watch that company that just saw an actual British wrestling show on, so...
Drones are down.
Although I definitely prefer anybody outside of any
Company assets on the
so I enjoyed
I
it.
love the smell of toxic fumes in the morning.
Bloody hell. This is decent, that's what I thought.
Avenge me!
Can't find like the lost canisters. Tanks, that's what they're called. You can tell it's American when they look like canisters and they call them tanks.
Watch your feet. Reinforcements coming from below.
Certain words that
Industry threat
American
level is
use
spiking.
like
Authorize maximum retaliation cruising.
so
Get it under
different,
control.
like canisters and tanks.
Watch out, Agent. Industrial
And
mechs
like
are
the way
inbound.
they changed the S to a Z. Oh, I don't know why they did that before.
Scanners show a single agency threat. Deploy a full squad and neutralize the attack.
Like, they say trash
This is a
and we
threat
say
level 3
rubbish.
alert. Agency presence deemed active and hazardous. Exercise extreme
Such a
countermeasures.
different word, isn't it?
Hey, we've got industry drones on the way.
Attack drones have gone dark. All company assets. There's an agency threat nearby.
Oh, there they are.
Engage and neutralize.
That was what we're doing. actually have a marker, but there was no marker.
It's gonna take everything we've got. Converge on the agent's position.
Hey, we've got industry drones on the way.
You got the valve to rise. Now, knock it back down.
The last one? Yeah.
You faced major league opposition there, which means this was a key facility.
That came up so late on my
On the
computer.
chemical network.
Like, I said achievement and
But
then
not
10
anymore.
seconds later,
This is
it just went.
dispatch. Fall back for now.
See. I've done the thing for that. Just need to do. I just need to do.
Just like walking on air. Enemy down. Excellent.
Trying for a remote hack, but we've got to hit each of the turrets before we can target the main tower control station. Terminal needs power.
Lock and load security units.
You've been marked as a threat, Agent. Enemy reinforcements coming your way.
Found the agent. Send in the hit squad.
You have to activate the terminal to take control of that gun. Giving the generator some juice should do the trick.
We're picking up a level 1 threat in the area. Deploy security units.
Good job, Agent. The terminal's powered up. Go access it. I've marked it on your HUD.
We're locked out, Agent. Let's see if their force fields can handle heavy firepower. Get to one of the big guns and target the central terminal.
Attention all units. Target is in the red zone.
Good work. Power up and hack every turret, and we can crack the shield protecting the control room.
Engage as appropriate.
Oh yeah, by going to that wrestling show on Thursday, maybe, if you do, you'll see your first ever intergender wrestling match. There's a few on there that are intergender.
Control room
There's
sealed.
There's everyone's
Got to
favorite.
power up the terminal to access
Everyone's
the
mate,
manual
Darryl
override.
Allen, the guy who owns
Like the
Pro
generator
Wrestling,
hooked up to is missing a battery.
Battle Pro Wrestling. He's wrestling Laura Di Matteo, so we're gonna get to see that. Then you're gonna get to see probably one of the matches I'd say the match I'm looking forward to the most is the OJMO, Sadie Gibbs and
The generator's up and running.
versus Chris
Time to hack the
Brooks
terminal.
guy.
I've
I've
tagged
never
it for
seen
you.
that guy before, but I've seen him wrestle for Progress so
That's
many
it.
times on the
Updating
TV.
targeting coordinates now.
When one show I went to, he was on commentary. Weird, isn't it? I thought it was funny.
All units disengage.
And
The shield is
I
down.
think that's
Now
it.
get inside and
I can't
disable
remember.
this turret.
So there probably might be another one. International Wrestling League is weird. They
Capture the control
they
panel and take
do
a tower
they
offline.
sort of like you represent a country as well, which is cool. Which is kind of a cool idea.
Good news is, we've punched a hole in their defense coverage. Bad news, the security grid shows more active installations around the island.
They're an artillery shield, and Nova's trained them inward, protecting their central towers.
If each turret covers a different approach to the heart of the island, then it's simple. Each turret's got to go.
Stand together or die alone.
You okay? Is it 'cause you're hot? It's so hot, like, honestly, what the hell? Do you reckon?
Terra Nova's industry tower. Atmosphere here is toxic, in every sense. Schematics show Vargas's lab is on the top floor. This place is a death trap every step of the way, so tread lightly.
We're sending in the big guns.
See? So you got their matches. Then you got JJ Lynch versus Joseph
All
Kafka.
company assets.
Brilliant.
There's an agency threat
I've never
nearby.
seen them wrestle each other
Engage and
before.
neutralize.
Watch out, Agent.
Interesting.
Industrial mechs are inbound.
Supply points are your friends. Secure them all, and you'll have more ammo than you can carry waiting for you when needed.
We've got industry ground troops moving in.
We've got target lock on
Oh
the
yeah.
Terminal needs
You're
power
gonna see a
before
gun
we
who
can
I
override the
saw
gun
at
turret.
Coventry.
Be a power source
Brilliant.
nearby. Just gotta find it.
Yeah. For some reason, a load of the New Zealand lads are wrestling there.
Vargas called in diggers. Brace yourself.
I wonder if they've got,
Hey, we've got industry drones on the way.
I wonder if they've got like a full card that graphic that they made, because I haven't found
Goliath
one.
down. Repeat. Goliath down. Agent located. Take him out.
You've got industry ground troops moving in.
I just thought it was funny when you said the Nick.
Police security on the move.
The Nick.
Watch for mobile units. You've got Nova's
To
attention.
be honest,
Security forces are out
their
to get
name looks like the name of a wrestler, to be honest. I could imagine there being a wrestler called the Nick at some point. So,
you. You've powered
I'm
up that
kinda not
terminal.
surprised.
Now go hack it.
The agent is in our sights. Open fire.
You have to activate the terminal to take control of that gun. Giving the generator some juice should do the trick. The terminal's lit up and ready to go. Let's pay it a visit. Hey, we've got industry drones on the way.
There's free. What? There's free. There was only two
Watch
on
out,
the other
Agent.
one.
Industrial mechs are inbound.
Agent's threat located. You have
Nicely done.
terminate.
Once we hack all the turrets, we'll target the control room.
There is one.
Get to cover. I need backup.
You should see the OJMO's one of his names. He has like another name for another company and it's proper African. He's called like Oluwu something. If that's not his real name, I'll be fucking surprised. Because it's just ridiculous. He has like a name. It's like Oluwu something. So when the guy was doing a promo, because he was having a match with him, he was just taking the piss out of his name. It's just like, what, I'm versing Oluwu, what the fuck? Or something like that. Because honestly, that's just weird.
Active agent's threat.
Got to power up the
just weird,
terminal to access
'cause
the
it
manual
is
override.
bad.
Looks like the generator is
It's
hooked
like,
up to
what?
it, missing a battery.
Completely random.
Hey, we've got industry drones on the way. Enemy reinforcements, Agent. Flying in fast.
Security division. Roll out level 2 escalation squad. Threat identified. Terminate on site.
Good job, Agent. The terminal's powered up. Go access it. I've marked it on your HUD.
Escalated engagement tactics have been authorized.
Watch out, Agent. Industrial mechs are inbound.
Jeez, that was my controller, you know.
That does it.
That was
We're locked
so
on a new
loud.
target.
Oh, you're gonna get to see 3 in agenda wrestling matches.
The control room is open. Hack that panel and the turret will be disabled.
Got eyes on the agent. All units engage.
a lot of intergender wrestling matches. I just feel like
We've opened the control room. Get in there and
I just
disable
feel
the
like
turret.
it's just another it's just like another way of making it so that everyone can be on the same level.
Hey, we've got industry drones on the way. Another wave of security troops headed right for you.
And also, it's not like and it's like these companies aren't favoring one side, they're favoring both.
Well done, Agent. All defense turrets are down. Without Nagata's artillery, Terra Nova's inner circle is more vulnerable than ever.
We just need to keep kicking them till we're sure they never get up.
Yeah, they're like supporting both sides, and it doesn't make people argue about what's better, women or men's wrestling, because that they can just both wrestle together.
Strong move, Agent.
See, I need to demolish a monkey stands or something it's called.
So this is the Nova Science Center. Pretty benign name for a monolithic hell tower.
Never mind the rumors of twisted human experiments going on inside.
Whatever these assholes are doing here, it's worth interrupting. Violent.
Oh, I found a shitload of orbs. Since I've been doing all the side stuff, I might as well pick up the orbs as well while I see them. One of my favourite wrestlers that I saw was Big T Justice. He is fucking 7 foot tall, like, he is a beast. He's one of the biggest guys I've ever seen. And he's scary as well. When he speaks, I've never heard like such a deep voice. You can... I can barely understand him when he talks. He's huge. It's a shame I only got to see him wrestle once because he lives up north. That's the thing, a lot of these wrestlers that live up north only really take bookings up north, so you never get the opportunity to see them all the time. Yeah, I just wish there was some people that live up north that I could see more often. That I thought, fucking hell, I really enjoy watching these lot. For certain wrestlers.
Take charge of that nearby supply point, Agent. They'll
Like
keep you
when
in
I
ammo
went to
whenever
that
you're
show
running
at
dry.
Escape, them lot, that company's based in Leeds, so all their wrestlers are northern, and they sort of were all talking about how they travelled from quite far away to get to the show.
Supply point under agency control. Good work.
Also, what I like as well is that I've never seen a British wrestling company start bashing each other before, not like the way American companies do. There's not really many American companies that do shows together, stuff like that, because they try not to give each other help. But in British wrestling, because years ago it was basically non-existent, they all like to help each other out a lot. Yeah.
Nice maneuvering.
It's gonna be interesting to try and get up this. I don't even think I can. I might just avoid it. I'm thinking of, see. Falling out. Do you remember that time, yeah, where I found a random show on a Thursday and I was like, oh, I thought I'd go into that show, and then I never did. It was a while back, so it's quite hard to remember. That one on this Thursday was that show, was that company. Because I looked back at my old messages because I thought I recognised them, and it turns out it was them. I never went to the show that night, but I'm so glad I did eventually decide to go and watch them. To get up all this stuff is well hard. It's ridiculous. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to get up this shit?
the troublemakers have arrived. Welcome. I trust you will find my preparations are enough to make your visit interesting.
Echo, can you track that signal? Where's Quist hiding?
Okay. I'm tracking him across multiple locations on the upper levels. Agent, see if you can find a way up.
It's good I got science to
this
talk
is
about.
fun.
Never really have usually anything to talk about.
Attention,
because
all
I've
units
been
and personnel.
Coventry
Despite
and
the
stuff.
threat of agency violence, all systems will maintain maximum efficiency. You're an impressive specimen, bioengineered beat cop. But I am
Because
so
we're coming
much
up
more.
to some
Time for you
shows.
to die.
I can speculate, kind of. Speculate what we might see. Although I kind of know
Is
what
that
we're
all?
going to see. Good
I'd
wrestling.
expect you to adapt your tactics.
I wouldn't expect
evolve.
to be disappointed
As I
from any of these companies. But the thing is, I never have high enough hopes for that anything disappoints me, because I've not been disappointed so far.
Quist just disappeared further up the tower, but we've taken control of the elevators and energy vents, so you've got rapid transit too.
Agent,
Oh,
jump
damn,
on that
that's
elevator
crap.
now.
I've thought, obviously,
You fight so
that there's been
valiantly,
shows that
Agent.
aren't as
Your
good as others, but
desperation
I've
is
never
so
been
human.
disappointed or anything, so...
The hero of law and order, the champion of flesh and blood. Welcome to cold, calculated metal death. I have gauged your every victory, Agent. Learn from your glory. Each new success ensures your doom. All combat units, the latest analysis of agency tactics have been uploaded to your systems. Initiate upgrade and engage.
There have been wrestlers who I've met though. Flats, you
I
know.
wonder.
There's
what
only
makes you
one.
Agent?
There was one
Justice,
wrestler who I thought
victory,
was a
the rush of
twat.
science in your blood.
Basically, we was having a conversation, and then maybe he didn't mean to do it on purpose, but I still think he was twat for doing it. Basically, we started talking, then he never really finished his conversation, but when I was talking about how I enjoyed watching some of his matches, he then proceeded to pull out his phone, and I just thought, oh, you're a cunt, and then said goodbye and then went. The only reason why I was mad is because he
The
wasn't
magic
English
show this
either.
place is loaded with robot
And
dreams.
so you'd think,
More than
oh, he
what's on the
would-
ground in New
his
Providence.
phone, you'd think that he
I'd
wouldn't
hoped you'd
be
be
as
dead by
interested
now,
in looking at
but
his
you're
phone.
that persistent glitch.
I was so
The
mad
bug
about
that
it
must be
because
crushed.
I feel like if, like, me pulling my phone out with you when I'm talking to you, if it's just a general chat, it's cool. But when I'm
There's a
talking to
massive
someone
spike
I've
in
never
data
met, I
transfer.
wouldn't.
Quist is
if they would decide
multitasking.
to
He
pull their
knows he's
phone
running
out
out of time. Don't let up.
I was just, yeah, not when you're at a wrestling show. It's like you should be entertained enough not to pull out your phone.
Lethal at any
Yeah,
range.
like especially when I'm talking to one. I was so angry about it too. Like I wasn't angry, pissed off. I was just angry, disappointed. Because I would never pull my phone out while talking to a wrestler if they spoke to me, if they said stuff to me. That's why I was kicked off.
My mind is worth more than this entire tower. Damon, get me out of here. Send a dropship.
I was so fucking annoyed though. And the thing is, this guy was a popular wrestler as well. He was quite famous, so I was really annoyed.
Okay.
That's why
To
they
reach the
say
roof, you'll need a
sometimes never
boost.
meet your heroes.
Get to the energy
You'll
vent
be
in this section,
disappointed.
and I'll crank it to overdrive.
Sometimes
But watch your
you
back,
can
Agent.
be.
Quist plays
They
mind.
can turn out to be
He may be
villains in
running
real life.
or setting a trap.
I was just shocked. That was all. Like, I'd never see anyone on their phones at a wrestling event, really. Especially wrestlers.
If smashing stuff was an
I
Olympic event,
I do
you'd
because
take home the gold.
Usually don't have anything to do or say before a show, but not in the middle. Yeah. Yeah. But the only time I do it is when I'm checking the train or taking a picture. Yeah,
Nice
exactly.
round, Agent. Nice.
Also, when I was speaking, I wouldn't put them to work unless I was showing them something. Like, I showed a wrestler when she worked for Impact, yeah. So I showed her when I went to TNA, so to TNA, I showed the top TNA card that I saw, and she was like, "Holy shit, that's mental!" Because what I saw was mental. I got to see her angle. Not many people can say that. Most of the people were set so famous.
Supply point captured. Good work.
I've never had a wrestler do that though. That's the only time, so I haven't really been like, oh, annoying.
Don't let up. Quist is uploading data to Niemand. Kill the bastard to cut the feed. Keep it out of her hands.
The brilliant.
Shit. No sign of Quist. No sign of dropships.
He thinks he's real smart.
Is here. And now. You are an anomaly.
Quist can't take
like,
this punishment.
I wouldn't
Keep
get
it up.
annoyed at anyone pulling out their phone unless they show me something like that. Damn, I was annoyed.
You've impressed me, Agent. Maybe there is some hidden value in flesh and
Hit him hard, Agent. Hit him real hard.
But yeah, if we're just sitting at home or wherever we are, and I'm chatting to you,
You've come a long way to die, Agent. No, your body will fuel the next generation of Terra Nova science.
Quist thinks his tech is above the law.
Stuff like that. But you don't, when you get to know
This is the end of our playtime together, Agent.
I don't
It was fun while it lasted.
Who's just texting someone or chatting to someone on their phone. I just ridiculous. I was so too bad.
In
I was
truth,
disappointed,
I'd hoped
really.
you'd be dead by now. But you're that persistent glitch, aren't you? The flaw that must be excised by meeting force with force. fight with such fury? Do you sense your end? Do you understand extinction? So pathetic, so outdated. You're obsolete, Agent.
Yeah, that's the only time I've ever been peed off. Ever. With any wrestler. I've never been annoyed at a wrestler before that day. And it wasn't
I
that
say
long
we
ago
have Quiz
either.
to make one final leap.
Another achievement. It was like 2 months ago.
Way to zap the real bug in the system, Agent. Thanks to you, Quist and his finely tuned machine are in pieces on the floor.
I'm linking to the firepower he had guarding Neiman's tower and shutting it down for good.
A minigun? I need your ears, Echo.
You got him.
We've been analyzing all the Chimera intel you're gathering, along with what we found at the blackout zones. This shit is unlike anything known to modern... science.
Newsflash. That's not exactly news.
It doesn't just shut down power, it consumes it. Every last drop of energy. Leaving the Earth raw, empty.
Kind of like the soul of the woman who's to blame. One soon-to-be-dead Terra Nova CEO.
The supply point's yours. Use it.
Yeah. So, hopefully,
Full force protocols have been
hopefully no
authorized.
one ever thinks
Security
that of me
is
though.
Agent,
prejudice.
you're coming up on
Or
the
like,
security complex. And
only,
you're not alone.
like,
The
especially
militia's
if I was
already on site,
wrestling.
kicking the crap out of Nagata's troops.
What do you know? The revolution is real.
Think I found Nagata's command room. He's up top, guarded by a gauntlet of war machines and trained killers.
Keep doing what you do, Echo. See if you can hack the cargo elevators and get us a ride up. This supply point is ours. Hit it whenever you need a reload.
Yeah, I was so angry, I just wanted to call him a dick, but
Jump on an
I was
elevator,
so
let's go.
angry. And it, like, I didn't have to come over and talk to him. Could've. Yeah, exactly. If I hadn't have come, if I hadn't come to the show, he might have less money in his back pocket. I was like,
Careful around
fuck, I didn't buy any
electricity.
of his merch. Like, even if you don't buy wrestlers merch, they're always happy to speak to you. Like, I've spoke to people who, and like, I've never had any, there was only one person who kind of threw his merch in my face, but I was like, nah mate, can't afford it. Good thing he was a foreign wrestler. But yeah,
Don't get a concussion.
so I kind of picked up things to remember if I ever spoke to somebody, if I ever started wrestling and he was helping the show or part of
No
the show,
problems with your close
just
combat
being
skills.
at a show but kind of representing myself as a wrestler, if you get what I mean. First of all, never pull out your phone when someone's speaking to you. Not that I would anyway, but you get what I mean, like,
Watch yourself.
I would have, but if I ever have, I probably won't, but if I ever have much, don't chuck it in their face, like, because, or if you're gonna do that, at least be nice to them. Just be like, hi, you interested in much, not fucking threat at me. What else really? There isn't really anything else. And always thank the people who buy your merch, because they put more money in your back pocket.
Mark,
they didn't
this
have
supply
to, because
point
they already
is
did
ours.
enough for you by buying tickets for the show.
I want you primed and ready when I kill you.
It's like when you go WWE, it doesn't feel, I don't really feel like, I feel like I'm representing more of a, or like if I go to a show, I feel like I'm buying more from a brand rather than buying from the person, because yeah, the people don't sell their shirts, the company does, but at these independent wrestling shows, the companies don't. The wrestlers sell them.
Great shooting, Agent.
Like when you buy John Cena's shirt, you're not actually meeting him. You're buying from WWE rather than buying from him. Yep. I'm just using it, isn't it? He's humble, like.
Security alert. Aggression protocols in full effect. Unleash on the agent.
That sounded painful. Like a true gunslinger. Terra Nova needs to tighten their security.
Yeah, if I ever bought someone's merch and I got disrespected by them, I would chuck it away, you know?
Watch those shock
Actually
attacks.
would.
They'll fry you.
Like, say, if
This is it.
if I
Steel yourself,
I
Agent.
bought your merch
Truly
and it was a
Nagata's a
dick to me,
born
I'd throw
fighter.
it away.
A ferocious one-man killing machine. And he'd like nothing more than to mount an agent's head
They would have my
on
money,
his trophy
sadly,
wall.
but I wouldn't want to wear them much to a show that they're in. Sadly,
Bad news.
is all you
Terra Nova
really
brought a
control
tank to a
who's
gunfight.
there, but if it was a dick, I wouldn't wear his much. Him or her. Not that. I've never had any trouble with anybody but just one person anyway, so. And it wasn't really trouble, they were just being a bit.
That was a heavy hit. You good?
myself. I've noticed though that the women are always nicer. Like they will talk to you more, or like
Beautifully brutal.
yeah. And there's some stuff like the woman who was working at that show in Coventry was nice. She spoke to me. She actually engaged in the conversation. I didn't say anything to her. She said hi, and then she said she was like, "How are you doing?" And she asked like if it was my first time and stuff. I was like, yeah. Stuff like that. She was like, "You're not from around here." It's like, "You don't sound like you're from around here either." And she went, "No, I'm from Birmingham."
Ooh, that's a shock to your system.
Bloody hell, this is confusing. Jesus.
Getting closer. Get ready.
Scanners show a
These two
single
buildings
agency threat.
are
Deploy
worse.
a full squad and neutralize the attack.
They make me so mad because they're so hard.
This is a high priority alert. Engage the agent with full aggression. Take him out.
Target eliminated. On to the next. A war room. Nagata is not playing games here, Agent.
Unless we're talking hide and seek.
I get paid to inflict pain. But I'd hurt you just to hear you scream.
That was so like, I'm talking about the character is so out of sync. The actual live stream isn't out of sync. Although it looks like it.
Good.
Put Nagata down. And Terranova Security Division crumbles.
Ever see what a concentrated laser does to the human body? Let's find out.
This laser array is primed, Agent. Agent, Nagata's mech is driven by an insane power source. You blow him up, this whole base may go with it.
I got you locked, Agent. Take the right. You won't win. I won't let you win.
Eventually.
You got him, Agent. Without cooling Nagata, Terranova security forces are running scared.
Their air forces are pulling out. Neiman sure as hell won't like that. But I bet you won't mind.
Agent, Echo, we found
Ireland
something.
scored
A
directly after
Vitalis.
fans threw tennis
Turned
balls
up in
on
the
pitch in
transcript from a
protest.
recent Terra Nova earnings call. It's a new research venture designed to, and I quote, extend a lifetime of opportunity for all.
Sounds like more corporate PR spin to me. Neiman doesn't care about any lives except her own.
After 30 years in business, I've learned one thing for certain. Everything and everyone has a price. So let's make a deal, Agent. Your life for the lives of everyone in New Providence. Give yourself up. Let me pull you apart and see what makes you tick. And no one else gets hurt. Refuse, and their blood is on your hands.
City is locked up tight.
Spike it.
Till Neiman's reinforcements are trashed, you're in her crosshairs.
What the hell is Neiman doing?
On your toes, Agent. You won't live to find out.
Finish him, Agent. Don't stop now.
You're not hearing me. I expect Chimera extraction to maintain forward momentum. No more delays, Reza.
Vargas, you're a smart woman. You know the risks I take. You know Chimera cannot be rushed. And yet I rush for you, for Terra Nova, for the future.
Future. What's the future? I care about today, and today says you're on schedule instead of ahead of it. Fix the problem.
You want more production? Fine. I'll push hard. But Chimera is not just a tool for your mad science or Terra Nova's greed. When I say it's the future, I mean it.
Cut the shit. We're all aware of your prophecies. Chimera the Great and Mighty as the stone. Focus on their work, not resolutions. Just get results.
The truth remains. Chimera is greater than any of us, and I will prove it.
Oh, I'm dead.
Sacrifice of the locals will pave the road to a
Wow,
future
that
you
was
so
fucking mad. That was ridiculous. You okay? Bloody hell. I didn't realise that was how long I've been live streaming for. Jesus Christ. That went bloody quick. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I'll probably play this tomorrow. Jesus Christ, that went so quick.